I went to the gym Thursday morning and thought for my cardio that I would shoot some hoop, and I shot a 3 and went for the rebound, and it came off the rim pretty hot. It was coming for my face, so I put my hands up to protect, and the ball hit my finger and I heard a pop. Once I looked at my finger, I realized that I did more than just jam it. It looked dislocated. I decided to go to a local medical group, urgent care. They did x-rays and the doctor came back in and said, no dislocation, it shattered. We're giving you a referral to go see a hand specialist. I wasted no time. I decided to call the orthopedic clinic affiliated with that urgent care. I couldn't get into the following day. That would have been Friday. And I thought, I do not want to wait over the weekend. So I had drove past OSMS a few times and I called and was able to get in same day. They say as soon as the injury happens, you start healing. Well, why start healing for 4 days, then have to have surgery in a week? Like everyone else, I have a life to live and I want to be able to utilize my hand. When I called OSMS, I was surprised that they could get me in same day. So I think like that was phenomenal that they had the capacity to take me last minute. I met Dr. Parman, who I saw initially, and he pulled up the x-rays taken at urgent care. And he said, well, I want to consult Dr. Zellner, who is a hand specialist with OSMS, and kind of get his take on this because given the way the bone was fractured, potentially a better outcome could be from surgical intervention. When I was walking out of the building, Dr. Parman abruptly stopped me and says, Samantha, you are going to need surgery. So Dr. Parman kind of gave me the rundown of, you will be in surgery tomorrow. We're going to take care of this right away, which is what I wanted. It was my son's birthday week, and we had a birthday party scheduled for him on Friday night. So I had thought, could I maybe do the surgery or wait? Because the protocol that I was given is under sedation, anesthesia. And I thought, well, it's just a finger, so perhaps I could do the surgery awake under a local anesthetic. So I contacted the surgery center that morning and said, yeah, Dr. Zellner approved. We can just do it under local anesthesia. But then I thought, oh my gosh, what I get myself into? Do I really want to be awake during this? But then I thought, as parents, sometimes we have to make sacrifices, and this was one for my son. I went to an urgent care and I called that orthopedic specialist or orthopedic clinic affiliated with them, and never ended up seeing them, but the referral was still in the system. So 5 days after the injury, they had called and said, hey, Samantha, would you like to schedule that appointment to see a hand specialist? And inside, I laughed. I was shocked because I thought, had I not advocated for myself, I would have gotten in maybe on a Tuesday, a Wednesday the following week, maybe surgery on Friday, or perhaps the following week. And I think like my biggest takeaway is advocate for yourself. You know, had I hung out and waited for someone to call me with that referral, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have been meeting my goals. I think that was the most eye-opening experience. So I'm grateful for OSMS for being available from the start. I'm back thanks to OSMS.